Hello guys, this is Vysh. So new disease X has been doing rumors in WhatsApp and here and also. It's not like it is going to be a new COVID or something, but it is a terminology or a term which WHO has given just to tell like a lot more diseases are going to come, lot more pandemics are going to come. So something which we don't have immunity, we don't have vaccine or something that unknown. Okay, that unknown you have called it as the disease X. Okay, so disease X is not like you see in WhatsApp that you are going to get affected and then everything like lockdown is going to come. These are all rumors being spread in the country, and people are even sharing it like they're feared, they're asking these things in WhatsApp and all. So don't have to worry on these things and all. But the way things are going, the world is going to face more and more pandemic, okay, especially due to climate change. So that related one discussion we'll do. And already today we have uploaded one video on the UNESCO sites. Please go and watch this because the 42nd site from India has been added. Since 2014, we have been pushing for adding this place, and finally it has got added. So the full details, including all the 42 sites and the history of the kingdoms related to that, everything, static and current affairs is done in this video, which is already published today around 8:30 time. We have done it. So now in this today's editorial, okay, we have this disease X related thing, and this you can see, this is it is not India-Pakistan border. It is Pakistan-Afghanistan border. Okay, Pakistan and Afghanistan, they have their own problems. And earlier it used to be full British India versus Afghanistan problems. So that related some little bit static, but I'll tell you because today's article is more of Pakistan internal politics. That we will not discuss, but something map and some related information we will do. Then very important article today is the Aadhar. Aadhar, UPSC has been repeatedly asking. You can see 2018 two questions came, 2020 one question came, and related to this technology and privacy and digital things, many questions have come. So this in the comment section, try to answer it. It's very easy questions now because it's already over and you would have seen these questions. Okay, it's very simple statement. It's not very difficult ones, except for the 2021 little bit timeline and terminology is there, but other two are very simple questions. So try to tell in comment section so that there is an interaction also. Okay. So if you take today's editorial articles, what are the important articles? One is Aadhar, I told you, which we will discuss what it is and why we are discussing. And then the Pakistan politics, I will show you certain maps and pictures. And then there is disease X and its connection with climate change. And then this is Tamil Nadu politics, it's not required. Here India, Canada, Khalistan, we did already two parts in detail, we have discussed this. Then the local news of Karnataka, this is again related to culture and all, which as part of my UNESCO sites, I have discussed that already. Okay, and then here are the MPs. Okay, now we are pushing for women MP and all, but already in the parliament there are many male MPs against whom criminal charges are there for doing something against women. Okay, so what about them? When you are bringing this much women into the parliament? Are you going to take action against these male MPs also who have a history of crime charges related to like women related cases? Okay, so that in graph format and chart format some things are given, else there is nothing else for your exam. Okay. So the test series 2025, I told you 575-day timetable, we will launch it. Mostly tomorrow morning I will upload the video, or today midnight. And then we will have the 2024's one more batch, the third batch, that also will come in within 1 week. Then we have the current affair packs, which is important for you. So these are all, if you are not enrolled to my total prelims plus mains package, this you have to buy separate. Okay, to my students this is given, already inclusive it is, but others you can buy 2 year, 3 year, 5 year, whichever as per your convenience or need of the exam. Individual packs and combo packs are there. So enroll to this and try to study very seriously. Okay, because those who study will pass, those who time pass will fail and then waste your money, time and parents' time and future, everything you will waste. So make sure you are not that aspirant who want to go 5-6 years into UPSC preparation. You want to do it in 1 year or 2 year maximum, or maximum it is 3 year. Okay, because of luck factor also sometimes you miss out in marks. So 3 years is the maximum. Beyond that, don't give for this exam. It is not worth it. Okay. So now the Pakistan and Afghanistan. You know, Afghanistan Taliban rule came now in 2021. They have come in power. Before that, in 1996 also they had come in power. Okay, so there is an Afghan Taliban, and opposite to that there is actually a Tehrik-e-Taliban Pakistan, TTP, which is in the Pakistan side, which again they call it like good Taliban, bad Taliban, good terrorist, bad terrorist and all, which India rejects, and India considers all Taliban as Taliban only. Now interesting, many developments are happening. In Afghanistan, Russia is going to have a meeting, meaning Afghanistan, the Taliban, the new Taliban, they want recognition from the world. So they are asking Russia and India to come for a meeting and tell like, we recognize, okay, now you are the new, there is no Afghanistan now, Taliban is the country. Okay, so one by one they want recognition. But now today's article in Hindu, which as I told, it's Pakistan's internal politics, and Pakistan is like fully collapsing. Okay, economy wise, geographical wise, everywhere separatist movements are going on. Terrorism is there, and they have fallen for their own trap. That is what they are explaining through the words of different generals and military rulers and all in the today's article. So if you see, Pakistan has this Khyber Pakhtunkhwa region, this Balochistan region. Balochistan is like lot of atrocities are going on. People actually want to break away and form a separate country, Balochistan. Okay. Then the Punjab, Western Punjab area is there, Sindh will be there, Lahore is there. So many places have its own problems. And now this Durand line, okay, Durand line, it's actually a person's name that I'll show you. That person, like we have McMahon line and Radcliffe line in Indian side between India, Pakistan. We have this Durand line, which was initially between the British Empire, which includes Pakistan also, British Empire with the Afghanistan. Now, after Pakistan became a separate country, it is a border between Pakistan and Afghanistan, and you can also tell it is a border between India and Afghanistan also, because India, we claim or we believe that the POK is still ours, right? So here if you see, this line is the Durand line, which is dividing Pakistan and Afghanistan. But here India, if this area, even though it is not in our legal control now, that is touching that. So it can be told like Durand line is connecting India with Afghanistan also, Pakistan with Afghanistan also, older British Empire with Afghanistan also. Okay, these are like minute things which people miss out. And the bordering countries of Afghanistan can be asked in UPSC. Okay, I think it's already once asked and it will be again asked. So you should know like Iran is there, Turkmenistan, Uzbekistan, Tajikistan, India. Okay, and a little bit you can tell Chinese influence also is there, because China has occupied those areas. So now the fencing, there is a fencing which Pakistan has been doing since 2017 in the Durand line, that now this new Taliban is opposing. Okay, they are opposing this newly created fence by the Pakistan side, and that border, which is a porous boundary, there they are having a lot of fights. So that Pakistan is totally in a situation that nobody is helping them. They don't have fund. On top of that, this year floods happened. So overall it is misery. Okay, they don't have even that much money to properly give the food to the people. Okay, that much pathetic condition it is. Still they are investing a lot on defense and other things. Okay, so when earlier time, the Cold War used to happen between USA and Russia. Okay, USA, Russia, wherever they have fought, they have left that place in misery. Okay, they went to Vietnam, they went to like, so North Vietnam, South Vietnam was there, North Korea, South Korea was there, or Iraq is there, Iran issue is there. Wherever they have, when they have caused problems, same like that as I told in the 90s and all, or even before that, you can tell Russian people came here and captured here in one point of time. And then I think 1979, okay, 1979 I think Russia came and captured this area, and then for 10 years a war was going on, and 1989 Russia got defeated, because USA obviously will join the opposite side, USA and Pakistan. Okay, USA and Pakistan together, they made a opposite Taliban here, which is this Tehrik-e-Taliban, which I told, and they only to that Pashtun region, Pashtun people, whoever is there in the tribal area, the hilly areas, the Hindu Kush mountains are there. Such people they mobilized and they made a army which became the new other Pakistan Taliban. And they only grew it. Pakistan and USA, they did it to fight with Afghanistan's Taliban. But then what happening is now is this new Pakistan Taliban is gaining power. They are getting more funding from some areas. They are trained much more this thing, and they are doing a lot of bomb blast and things across Pakistan. So something which you own started once upon a time is now backfired. Complete Pakistan here and there movements are going on, and they actually want other Taliban Afghanistan people support, and they want to make Pakistan also a Taliban rule thing. Okay, it's two different Talibans, but problem is now once the new Taliban came in Afghanistan, they are not very much interested to do friendship with this Pakistan Taliban, because once they fought, so they are not interested. So they are only going to like Russia, India and all, telling recognize our government and all. But this Pakistan Taliban is thinking to do a similar attack. And maybe in the coming years, you will see Pakistan collapsing as a geographical state also. They may take over in the coming years. So this in detail has been discussed in the viewpoint of generals and all. For you in exam, you have to see the people's name like this, Sir Henry Mortimer Durand in 1893-96 time. This Hindu Kush mountains as a reference, they made this line. Okay, and then here you can see this cities, Islamabad, Lahore, Quetta, these are all in Pakistan side, and Hyderabad is also there. And here Kandahar, Herat, Kabul is in Afghanistan side. So this important Mazar-e Sharif, this and all is asked by UPSC in match the following ones already. So this important prelims facts facts alone you remember, else I did not find it interesting to discuss entire thing. Okay, we will go to our more relevant articles of Aadhar and the disease X today in discussion. Okay. In WhatsApp, if you have not yet joined our channel, please come and join. And it is only for seeing the links and all which we post every day. If you are already watching our YouTube channel daily, then you don't need to join this link. Okay. And again, there are many people who comes and join there. There are 1,000 people there, but still the views of the videos are 400, 500 people. So I have no idea why did you come and join. Maybe it is your fantasy to join all the Telegram groups and WhatsApp groups in the world and then claim yourself as a good aspirant. You are not a good aspirant. You are just a person who is like a collector of materials and links and simply sitting there. You will not pass by simply joining hundreds of groups. You will not pass. You have to sit and study. You have to listen to instruction given by the mentors. You have to follow that every day. You have to have a consistency and discipline, else you are going to fail. And we will see that after your exam. I will myself tell you that why you failed. Okay, so please take this thing seriously. Don't be those students who are obsessed with the WhatsApp groups and channels and all. It's only for your good we are making some convenient portals. So make use of what is there inside. Okay. Aadhar card, you know, it's a revolution. Many things have been eased for you. Okay, when you go to any place now, you show the Aadhar card. It's a kind of validity that you are, it's not a citizenship proof, but it's an address proof. It's a legal proof that you are getting some benefits from the government. So that kind of things are there. Okay, so it is like address, identity, and then digitally anything you have to transact, Aadhar is being referred now. When anything you apply for any scheme or something, they ask you to enter the Aadhar number. For your COVID vaccine, they ask your Aadhar number. Okay, so many things are there which some things are legal, some things are illegal, and people are still not knowing. Okay, then the ration and many things which duplication used to happen, many middlemen were eliminated. People started getting, meaning the dead people and all used to get ration in the papers. So that and all got eliminated because now your biometrics is required, your retina is required, everything is required. So many more things Aadhar is going to be used now in the future for electoral linking, the election card linking, and then digital locker is there, and then provident fund disbursement. So like that, even in stock market, when you have to do some trading and all nowadays, with your Aadhar card, your KYC gets completed in 1 second. Else you have to visit some places, then you have to take something, then a broker, then a demat account verification process. There are many processes before you start trading. That and all is eased with Aadhar card, including now your, as I told, social services like your LPG gas, your any other food given to you. Okay, any pension scheme, any mother-child related scheme, everywhere Aadhar is being used. So now, before going to article, the static part I will tell you. Aadhar number is a 12-digit number. Okay, 12-digit number it is, and it is issued by the UIDAI, which also here I will tell you. So UIDAI authority, it is to the residents of India after satisfying the verification process which they go through, and then irrespective of your age or gender and all, you will get it. So a person willing to getting this, okay, like you have to give your demographic and your biometric details, meaning your fingerprints, all the fingers will be taken, and your retina scan will be taken, and this is there in all the countries. Everybody has their own IDs. USA has an SSN ID and all. Each individual will have a unique ID. Now in Aadhar website, if you go, there are many more doubts which you have may get cleared, like can an NRI apply for Aadhar? So they can apply, and some conditions will be there. NRI with a foreign passport, they can also do, provided that at least 182 days you stay in India and then apply for it. So like that, many clauses are there that in actually when you go to Aadhar website, right, you simply search Aadhar and NRI. In case UPSC want to trouble you, they'll ask this. So some 8-10 questions are there. Each thing you click, you will get an answer. Like example, can I give an international mobile number in Aadhar? Then currently it is not available. You have to give an Indian number only. So like that, each question, can an NRI apply? Passport can we use? Like for my spouse, can I apply? Everything in properly in Aadhar website, it's there. Okay, if I start reading everything, the video will get lengthy. So you as a homework, go to this, type NRI and Aadhar in Google. This link will come, UIDAI website, and just click on these 8 questions and see what they have written. It's very crisp answers they would have given for that. Okay, and then UIDAI body, since 2009 you can tell it was there, but it was an attached office during the planning commission time and all. But later as a statutory body, only now 2016 it was established under the jurisdiction of Ministry of Electronics and IT. Okay, this also some people don't know, so you have to know. Okay, there is act name is Aadhar Act 2016. Okay, statutory means under an act you are making that body. Okay, or you are giving statutory power to that body. So now UIDAI gives 12-digit unique Aadhar number to all the residents of India. As of 30th November 2022, 135 crore Aadhar numbers has been registered, or residents have been like disbursed. Okay, these are basic static part which you should know before going to any discussion on Aadhar and its things. Okay, so now certain court cases also, or certain verdicts and certain things which happened in the last few years. Many things are there over the years, but recent ones for your exam. 2018, the Supreme Court had struck down Section 57 of the Aadhar Act. Okay, so what is that Section 57 meaning? Private entities were allowed to collect Aadhar details. So Supreme Court struck it down, telling it is unconstitutional. Okay, and later in 2019 ordinance, meaning a change, an amendment when it happened, they told that it is fine, but we will allow banks and telecom operators to collect it, because banks and telecom operators can be private also. So they need it. They need some verification for your address proof. So for them alone, Aadhar was given as an identity. Okay, so this is some basic things which you should know. Then 2021, CAG told that you did this many good things about Aadhar, that is fine, but even with Aadhar, there are duplicate records being found. There are beneficiaries like getting things twice, or some people are not getting the ration or pension. So there is some problems even now. You have to repair that. CAG gave a warning. Okay. Then 2022, UIDAI then released a set of warnings or guidelines for the public. They told that don't share your photocopy of the Aadhar card with any organization because it is being misused. Okay, and if you are giving, also give them a masked Aadhar card, meaning the only the last 4 digits should be visible, remaining address, everything, because they want address proof. So just show the last 4 digits of it. Okay, and then when you do download of your e-Aadhar, which anywhere you can do, don't do it in public computer, internet cafes and all these things. Do it from your private phone or your private laptop or through a VPN. Do it like that privately. Okay, then in case anywhere you have downloaded and all, permanently delete all the other downloaded copies and all. And then again, hotels and movie theaters, here and all, you don't have to give the Aadhar actually, but even now I believe when we go to check in a hotel and all, they ask your Aadhar and they take photocopy of it and they keep it for proof and all. So that actually is not mandated under the Aadhar Act, but still people are doing, including COVID vaccine. That time Aadhar was not mandatory. Okay, Aadhar was not required, but still as an address proof people are showing this. You could have shown any other thing, election ID or anything which shows your address, driving license, that was enough. But still people were giving Aadhar, and some hospitals and labs were mandating it also, but government never told Aadhar has to be mandatory. Okay, so that kind of basic some facts which happened in the last 3-4 years I have given you, so that in case you have to write a criticism thing about Aadhar and all, you can use these pointers. Okay. Now today's Hindu, it's actually about a report by this Moody's. Moody's is a rating agency in the world. They have given a report like decentralized finance and digital assets. About that they have given a report, and they are telling like Aadhar is not good. Aadhar has a lot of problems, and this happened. This Moody's and all has always told many bad things about India. Whenever we see like India's, like suppose now G20 or something good things happen in India, they will immediately come with a report. Either all people are dying of hunger or all people are dying of poverty. Somalia and Iran and Iraq all is better than India. Something they will write. So again they are telling Aadhar has full problems. Okay, we also know that there are problems, but the way they write sometimes is too much harsh and tells like it's completely like not acceptable methods which Indians are doing. So here they have red flagged about the privacy risk and all, and they're telling in India kind of country where it's humid climate and hot thing and all, the manual laborers hands and all, you go and take the fingerprint and all, it may not come correctly. It is not people cannot use it later, meaning you go and put your fingerprint somewhere else later for claiming something, this and that doesn't match, meaning they didn't give a single proof. Same like our Justin Trudeau in Canada is telling nonsense every day without any proof. This person, Moody group, is also simply telling it, meaning they are, at least they should show one proof, like okay, one case happened there, laborers thing, Aadhar card things are not coming out, they are not getting pension, they are not getting ration. One case study or nothing is there. They are simply telling in India kind of countries, this is not going to work. Manual laborers, this thing cannot be detected. Okay, so your biometric technology, everything is questionable. Okay. So government is now pushing like all the Manrega payments, everything should be Aadhar based enabled payments, AEPS. So that and all again Moody is not liking. Okay, so they are objecting it, and they are objecting not now. Since the time of UPA government time, that time itself they were telling this, your Aadhar is not good for anything, it is not going to work. Okay, so that is one concern. Another thing they are telling about the repository, that you are storing everything in Indian servers and these things and all, it is not safe. There is a hacking chance, there is a privacy threat, people will lose their identities, personal things and all. So many wrong things they are telling. And this 12-digit number, you are making it mandatory for the weaker section for getting bank account, provident fund account, securing telephone connection, taxes, everywhere you mandating, that is also not right. That is what the Moody is telling. And again, as I told, CAG has already told that still problems are there. So government must actually seek an honest review, not this Moody's report and all. Some survey we should do. Course correction should be done. before expanding the linkage to the electoral roll, more private entities or Mandega payment, you should do the study and then only do. So that is a good suggestion, but without proof, nobody should point fingers at India. So whenever India has already given back the reply that we reject your report, we don't care what you think about us, but CAG's report at least we should consider, and we should work on the problems which we have. So this is the basic thing about Aadhar. Okay, then we have this disease X, or the next pandemic, which is like rumored, and people are actually thinking that a pandemic came. Nothing has come, but the disease frequency and the things and the link of climate change with our health, okay, that is fatal. You can see this malaria, dengue, Japanese encephalitis, hantavirus, all these things in our test series is covered in detail. And any kind of thing, okay, this is like ecological reason, this is like air pollution, or then weather conditions, then heat related, extreme heat waves and cold waves are happening. Then here again, environmental degradation, people are migrating, and then civil wars are happening, mental health is getting affected, then water related, malnutrition, diarrhea, then again quality, cholera. So algal infections, many problems are there happening across the world. It's all linked to climate change. Okay, and again, if you see details, global temperature is rising, weather and disasters are rising, the rainfalls are not uniform now, sea level is rising, the ice is melting. So that is one thing which you should know, that many areas in our Arctic or Antarctic and all has been frozen since 10,000s of years. Okay, so what is below that? Whether any fossils, whether any hidden bacteria, virus, fungus, this is there, we don't know. So when this climate change is happening, this ice will melt. When ice will melt, these things will come on the surface. So this, we people don't have any contact, humans or animals or plants never had any contact with this kind of things. So we won't have the immunity to face it also. So that is a very big challenge which people usually don't think about. So that is what WHO and everybody are telling, that the climate change is going to create some disease which we cannot control, which we don't have immunity, we won't even be able to make a vaccine, we don't have samples for that. So it is going to be called as disease X. Okay, so that is the thing. Anyway, some name will come when it comes, but as of now they are calling it disease X. So extreme heat, water pollution, heat related, many problems are there. We should do early warning preparedness, we should do prevention, we should have community engagement, meaning the local people also, the international community also, education and awareness should be there. Everybody's this Aadhar, everything should be linked to the medical cards and all, and you should have this adoption tendency, that anything new is there, you should adopt these policies and be ready for anything to like counter it. Okay, so as I told, again a report in by the IPCC, the UNFCCC or IPCC, they have given a report in which they are telling climate change is heightening the global risk of infectious diseases. Okay, this can be a UPSC question and they will tell comment. So you have to write all this what we are discussing. So the close relationship between climate and disease is demonstrated every year. Okay, like the mosquito diseases, you know, this dengue, Zika, chikungunya, there was a time like this will come only in summer, or this comes only during the rainy season, or this comes when there is like some water logging around your house. There used to be a pattern. Now that pattern is breaking. Okay, the disruption of the disease transmission cycle, meaning now climate change is impacted so much that any time of the year, any disease can happen. This dengue itself 3 times and all within 1 year itself, 3 times it is like peak months are coming. So there is no uniformity, everybody are suffering, and it is added by the heat thing. The genomic structure of pathogens are changing, infectivity and virulence are changing, they are getting, the virus and all is getting more and more stronger. You saw the COVID itself, alpha, beta, delta, omicron, many variant came. Habitat loss is happening, meaning the animals are losing their forest area and all, so they are coming into human territory. So we are having more interaction, human animal interaction, and these animals actually, they don't get affected by this virus. Like the fruit bats and all, they have lot of virus and bacteria within them, but they won't get the disease, they have some sort of immunity. But they come to human land and immediately diseases like Nipah came in Kerala. Okay, like 2018 it came and people died, and now again it came, and now I think this time it did not become serious. 1% or 2% died, but it did not spread luckily till now. Okay, but still the contact tracing is going on. So we are responsible to a large extent, humans are responsible for all or inviting all this trouble. And 2022 Nature Climate Change report came where they want humans now face a broader spectrum of infectious agents than ever before. Okay, till date whatever we had, that is nothing, we are going to have the even bigger things. So over half of all known infectious diseases threatening humans worsen with climate changing pattern. So diseases often have like new transmission methods, new environmental sources, or medical tourism is that people are coming from outside and giving us the diseases. Flood and water and food sources are contaminated. Many sources. It's not like at one source now. Disease is coming from multiple sources. Ecosystems, local climates are changing, and then it's all triggering too many complex things that even the scientists are confound or means confused. Epidemiologists are confused that we are not even able to predict any outbreak. Okay, randomly we are hearing like today Nipah came, or tomorrow that other disease came, or dengue came 3-4 times in a year. So it's like totally confusing. So we should work on this vulnerable situation. India in particular, we have this summers, monsoons, water scarcity problem, maybe overflooding in Ganga river and in Kerala and all. So many weird situations we have. So this, which is resulting in severe health crisis, including you saw in Dhaka, Bangladesh also, Kolkata also, Kerala also. The unseasonality has come, as I told. There is no season now. So for that, you have to form guidelines, you have to have interactions, you have to bring in some reforms for that, you have to make awareness. So to deal with them, new things need new strategies. Okay, past 2 decades, we have done several things, like integrated disease surveillance program was there, 2007 in few states. So which like 553 outbreaks it reported in 2008, and 2017 it became 1714. So we are reporting outbreaks through this program. Later we made it web-based, web-enabled. So it was named Integrated Health Information Platform, IHIP, and in 7 states in 2018 it was rolled out. But it is not delivered as per expectations. Okay, it is not adequate for the emerging diseases. Okay, that time we used to report, but now this is not able to predict or not able to report. It's like randomly things are happening. So our Indian system, what we have now, is not working. Okay, so we have to work on other important things like prevention, mitigating the spread of climate change diseases, safeguarding our ecosystem, curbing the greenhouse gas emissions, implementing pathogen surveillance. We need to do more and more new prevention techniques. So a unified approach called the One Health approach, okay, where it's not only human health, but monitoring the animals, monitoring the plants, monitoring the environment, then the connectivity between all this. This is called One Health approach. That we have to speed up. Okay, so it is pivotal in preventing outbreaks, especially that originates from animals. Okay, zoonotic diseases which comes from animal, that we can prevent by this. Then there are other neglected tropical diseases which are in like forest areas, and some rare diseases are there. Then vector-borne diseases, antimicrobial resistance, environmental contamination, anything. If we have One Health approach, we can end it, we can control it. Okay, so India must launch this infectious disease control program with greater synergy between the center and the state. Not like center copy something from the international thing and just implement and states follow. Both you should have a meeting, both should see what is the situation or the climate in different geographical areas and bring a common scheme which will suit both of them. Okay, so animal husbandry, forest and wildlife, municipal corporation, public health department, everybody need to converge. Everybody should build a surveillance system. You should build trust and confidence, share the data with each other, devise logical lines of responsibility, like who will be responsible for what. There should be a coordinating agency also. Till now we have this office of this principal scientific advisor to the PM. They were taking the lead, but now the World Bank and other big funding and all coming in, larger coordination and management is needed. And the obsession, as I told, the enigmatic disease X, which everybody are afraid of, and this seasonality is gone, cycles of influenza, measles, everything is changing. So we need to be ready for improving our public health system. And climate change is not limited to infectious diseases. It is also causing other things also, like your respiratory diseases, the cardiovascular diseases, mental health issues are coming because of heat and stress and many things. So re-emergence of Nipah at least is a wake-up call for everyone. So you should work on the biomedical response, because we don't have vaccine even now for Nipah. So people should work on it. Next time when a Nipah comes, one more person should not die. So like that, everyone, everywhere, whatever disease they have, because some places have any water contamination problem, some fluoride contamination in water or malnutrition. Depending on your state's problem, you should start working on it in tandem with the center and international guidelines. And the road ahead depends or need efforts not just to adapt but also to proactively safeguard our planet and its inhabitants. Okay, not only humans, the complete animals and this thing. So this is the overall thing. So you got many positive points and solutions here. Use this in your exam whenever it comes. And again, everything will be there in our test series also as part of different MCQs and notes format which we give. So tell me in comment section whether you need any extra things or whether you need test series. You can WhatsApp me, and all the subjects, okay, including almost every textbook is done for free in our channel. Try to watch it. In English medium it is there, and Instagram also try to follow. I'll wind up now. Thank you and have a nice day.